Get your hand, get your foot off it out, Demi. You'll get some feeties. Need a drink. Getting some steps in this morning. Get off, Demi. Don't do that. Stop it, you'll get hurt. Toddlers learn the hard way. Hi Leanne, the stretches really helped, so I just wanted to say thank you for your interest. I can't believe, so somebody has sciatica, and I was messaging the woman on Facebook, just giving her exercises for stretches and stuff, because she was looking for like back relief, support, straps, and I said you need to fix the problem, and I can give you some exercises to bring instant sciatic relief. So she's done that, and then I've not heard back from her. I don't know her. And then she's messaged me saying, thank you so much for those stretches. They've really helped my back. As a thank you, I can do your bill for broadband cheaper. No. Oh, anyway, morning. So just getting some steps in this morning. Let's see where my steps are this morning so far. Demi, will you get off? Look, my plant. And don't touch my curtain because you pulled it off yesterday. Best. So I'm doing 15k steps a day. My 2,500 so far. I think I'll have to come off soon though with this one. I dropped 2 pounds in weight yesterday, overnight. So inflammation has slowed down a bit, I think. And I'm liking my new hairstyle. It's a different kind of plait. It's a lot easier to do and faster to do as well. It keeps it out of the way. It's good if you're sweating. Stop! Morning guys, welcome to my live. I'm answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain, rehab, and I've got, what's on the side? I'm going to go live later on today, taking you through my full body stretch routine. So if you're somebody who's postnatal, who's got tight shoulders, stiff lower back, hamstrings, I'm going to hit everything. I'm going to do it on my reformers, but you can do it on the floor and against a wall as well. Morning, Andrew. I lost 2 pounds overnight. I'm currently in a calorie deficit. Got to get 15,000 steps as a minimum a day. So I've hit that every day this week. Remember, if you can't get the 15k or your steps target in Monday to Friday because you're working, you're struggling, you can have higher step days at the weekend. You should be going for an average of the week. But you should be trying to get those, adds more pressure to the fat loss though. You're full. Not surprised what you've just ate. Morning guys. I'm answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain and rehab. Stop playing on it then. Mother to 2. Come here. Ages 3 and 6. Next month she's 3, yeah. Yeah. I'm a health and fitness trainer, fat loss coach, answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain and rehab. Specialise in rehab, female fat loss. If you are confused, you're sick of going round and round in circles, keep falling off the wagon, chances are you're doing too much too soon, you're not tracking, you can't manage what you don't measure. Thanks guys. That's fine, that's fine. So my 6-year-old, so impressed, she's just ate like apples, bananas, raspberries with peanut butter, with cashew nuts, pumpkin seeds and almonds in a bowl. So you'll never eat all that. Do you want the cake one on? And she said to us, Mummy, we give our body what it wants first. Sorry, what it needs first, then what it wants. I thought, that's well done. They do listen. Shouldn't be cutting any foods out, guys. It's about learning moderation. Any nutrition questions, diet-related questions? If you're struggling with fat loss, injury, if you're struggling building muscle, let's get into it. I'm answering your questions. Hi, is that Juan? Juan. I love a like and subscribe. Oh, Liam Gallagher's just started following me on TikTok. Why do people make fake accounts? It's so sad. Probably have a DM next. You used to be able to put a question box up. What's that? That's new. Oh, it done it. Right, okay, let me do this. Question box. Fat loss. Q&A. Obviously, YouTube is going through some changes. Can exercise improve immune system? 100%. It does. So, two things work with the immune system, right? Sorry, your immune system is counteracted by cortisol, your stress. There we go. So going to the gym environment, like being introduced to everyone else's microbiome. Indirectly, because if you're exercising, you're going to have a healthier mindset and going to get more fruit and vegetables in to improve it. Exercise makes you more resilient. So, like to colds and coughs and flus, cancers. You know, if you've got quite a lot of muscle and you've got to go through chemotherapy when you're older, it's going to have less of treatment, right? It destroys everybody. But if you've got a good amount of muscle, it's going to, in a way, protect you as much as possible. But yeah, exercise improves immune system indirectly, I would say. If you manage cortisol through exercise, your immune system's raised. Can't manage what you can't measure, exactly. Thanks, Jim. You gave me some tips a while ago. Hi, Captain Legless. I went for a walk, that's as far as I got. Remind me again, I drive a load and work 12, 13-hour shift. When do I find the time? That's hard. I've worked with truck drivers before. When I last worked with a truck driver, it was about 8 years ago. I was more of a new PT back then, and it says petrol stations back then. It says petrol stations, the choices were like noodles. And because you're not able to get your steps in, Captain Legless, then your calories need to be lower. They counteract each other. So if you want to lose fat, you need to manage your food intake, your calories, your protein, and your steps. So like I said there, if you are struggling to get your steps in Monday to Friday because you're working 13-hour shifts, and on top of that, we know like truck driving and being sat for more than a couple of hours is extremely bad for your health, right? So if you're starting off on 2,000 steps a day, just keep in mind for health of your heart, your lungs, to keep your muscles and your bones and joints healthy, you need at least 8k steps, right, a day. Now, if you're starting off on 2,000 steps a day, which I've had clients doing that and less, your first goal should be trying to get 3k a day consistent, 2 secs, and then at the weekend boosting that a little bit. And don't see it as, I've got to get steps in. Reframe it. I'm going to go out and have a nice walk along, if you're in Scotland, the loch, along the beach, a body of water. I'm going to have a more active lifestyle at the weekend. That'll increase, I'm in Scotland. Good morning. That'll increase calorie expenditure. If you don't, I'm not sure, Captain Legless, what age you are, but if you don't do something about it, if you don't start either Don't do everything. You don't need to do everything. Either exercising or getting steps in. Then you're going to pay for it with back pain. So would you rather be in a little bit discomfort now from putting effort in, getting either steps in or a session in when you can, or being in chronic pain, not sleeping? I mean, imagine a life like that, because that's what you're looking at. I'm new. I just hit the subscribe button, and thank you, Roland. Let me know if you've got any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain, and rehab. Good morning. Moon fleck, go and spread your hate somewhere else. No one's interested, mate. Right, I don't know what you're on, so I'm just going to block you. If in doubt, block. There's plenty more fish in the sea. Morning, guys. Welcome to my live. Answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain, and rehab. I should have done my workout outside. No problem, Captain Legless. You're just trying to do better than what you are. It's you versus you not trying. You don't need to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. Even bodybuilders who get on stage that are like masturbating to a donut, you know, they have refeed days, and they also have a lot of body dysmorphia, and bad relationships with food, so probably a bad example. But my point is, a lot of these people who are shredded still have the chocolate, the processed food, but about 20% of the diet. I'm from United States, all the way from Houston, Texas. Oh, very cool. I have someone else, Andrew. He comes on and he's from Texas. Good morning. But I bought a walk pad. As a female, I don't want to go out at night in the dark and get my steps in. You know, it's vulnerable. And I've got 2 children. So I need to be a problem solver. How can I get around that? Bought a walk pad, and I'll get up at 5 a.m., 20 past 5, and get in 45 to 60 minutes worth of steps for my health. I feel amazing after it. Yeah?
Thank you for taking the pad for me.
You're welcome. Did you notice anything different about your room? Changed something?
Yeah, but I want it back.
No. You can't sleep with 2 bed barriers, baby. You're a big girl. I've left you with one. Got the underfloor heating on as well. It's nice to feel it warm on your feet. Morning, guys. Welcome to my live. So I lost 2 pounds overnight. I had inflammation from exercise. So that's something to consider. If you don't exercise much, and I'm talking about strength training, right? And then you're aching, you're going to have micro tears in the muscle, which is good. But you're also going to have inflammation and water retention. So now I'm no longer aching. I lost 2 pounds. But if you never exercise, you can literally just look at a weight and build muscle, especially if you're a man, because all the stimulus is new. So it doesn't matter how bad you are in the gym or with weights, just do something. If you want to tone and work your shoulders, do a few shoulder press, lateral raise, upright row, 3 sets, going close to failure with good form. And that's you. Don't overcomplicate it. Because as soon as you start thinking, oh, I can't be bothered going to the gym for 45 minutes to an hour. And my best sessions now, compacted 30 minutes or less. More isn't always better. I'm on the Sunshine Coast, Australia. Beautiful. Never been to Australia. Bit too far from the UK. Morning, guys. Welcome to my live. I'd love a like and subscribe. So I'm here for motivation, education, and all things exercise, nutrition, back pain, rehab. I've got 12 years experience as a trainer, 5 years as an online coach. So that's totally different, by the way. You prescribe programs and calories and stuff, but also my job is to get you to stick to your calories and your training programs. So it requires a mindset shift. And I'm a Pilates and yoga teacher. I specialize in rehab. Love my job. I've got 2 children, ages 6 and 2. nearly 3. And I've been building muscle for the last 6-7 months. And I've just given up breastfeeding, so estrogen's rising. So I'm looking forward to trimming down and building muscle at the same time, which every good diet should be teaching you to do. I know Slimming World, Weight Watchers have gone bust now, but Slimming World used to tell their clientele that, no, you don't need to exercise. If you don't exercise and you're losing fat, you're losing muscle as well, especially if you're doing it fast, losing fat fast. And muscle is your quality of life, it's your strength, it's your toned look, it's your health, and it's metabolically active. Studies show that those that have quite a good amount of muscle maintain their weight a lot easier than those that obviously don't. It raises your metabolic rate. For every 1 pound of muscle you burn, like it costs to keep it, an extra 50 calories a day. Go on then. Okay, ask Gary to open it. It's warm. I started running this week. I've done 2 runs this week. Enjoyed it. I started running because you should be able to do a bit of running for emergencies, right? For fitness and to get my steps in faster because I struggle with time. So to combat this, I get up early in the morning. If you concentrate on being as healthy as possible, you can't really go wrong. Pass it here then. 2? No, you're not having 2. Why is it fluffy? Why have you got scratches? Ari, why has Demi got scratches all over her face? Put that on back. You know what? Your taste buds change as well. Something else to note. Quite quickly, actually, I've noticed this time. Probably because I've dabbled in the healthy food before, and I know what I like. I've gone through a bit of a trial and error process, but I used to, I love chocolate. Well, I started to switch to 70% dark chocolate, and now I'm 85. And just love dark chocolate. It's so like crunchy as well. And then the other day I had some milk chocolate, and it tasted so sugary, and it actually made me feel a little bit sick. So your taste buds do change. And if you can say to yourself, I'm going to have a salad a week with loads of protein added to it. Just try and improve your bad days, the days that you're not moving, you're not exercising, you're not getting steps in, you're not mindful of eating or protein. If you can improve that, even just a tiny bit. And a lot of people overeat because they've skipped a meal, inadequate meal before, not eating enough protein. So think of it like this. If you want to stop overeating, everyone overeats from time to time, right? But when you're overeating by like 1,500 calories, it's going to bring you out of a deficit. And why are you overeating? Is it alcohol? Is it you have a super restricted Monday to Friday, so it's the weekend and you're like, oh my God, give me everything, which is, again, the normal psychological response to over-restriction is that behaviour. You're not broken. Beautiful.
Mommy, can I bring Simba today?
Who? What did you call it?
Simba.
It's Simba.
Simba.
Zumba.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Oh my God, bruh. Hi, Runa.
Today?
Yeah.
Yay!
Morning. Welcome to my life. So just getting my morning steps in. I want about 5k before I leave the house. Think about the weekend not taking your body through its paces, but nourishing yourself and being grateful and giving back. Thanks, Runak. I am a princess. Oh, see, me just chatting away there. I'm on nearly 4.5k. We'll be on 20 minutes. But I did start off on 2.5k, so we'll just keep going. No. Runak, I'm not a Hollywood actress. I wouldn't want to be a Hollywood actress. Even if you just said, are you a fitness pro? Like, I'd be like, yes. Oh, hi guys, welcome. I'm here to spread value and motivation into your life. So if you're looking for anything fitness related, there's a lot of misinformation out there on the internet, especially about cortisol, protein. I'm just going to block him. Oh no, I think it's already caught it, the algorithm. Yeah, so cortisol, what's the other one called? BCAAs, collagen. There's a lot of misinformation about that. If anyone's taking collagen and they're not sure, don't drag your iPad on the floor. Near that, sounds like a brick. Your figure is well maintained. So I'm just coming out of a fat gain phase from over Christmas. For about 6 months I've been building muscle and been in a surplus, which is very easy to do when it's winter, let's be honest. If you're wanting to build as much muscle as possible, you need progressive overload, protein, sleep, consistency. Because without consistency, if you're like training once a week, then you're stopping and starting, you're not really going to get anywhere. So stop thinking that you've got to spend hours in the gym. 20 minutes. Smart, train smart, not hard. Thanks, Runak. Morning, guys. Welcome to my live. I'm answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain, and rehab. I've been a trainer for 12 years, online coach for 5. I'm a Pilates and yoga teacher, specialising in back pain and rehab, nutrition. Good job, Demi. Today's my day off. So weekends are for nourishment. So tonight I'm going to go live with a stretch routine, giving back to my body. You can't just take. Hi from Brazil, hi from Scotland. You can't just take and expect your body to perform. You're human, you're not a robot. So giving back to your body looks like nourishment with food. Stretching, elongating the fascia and the muscles back to the original length. Otherwise you will get tighter and tighter. No touch. No touch, Demi. Toddler's doing my nutting. Slow this down a bit while she's around. Why didn't she learn that the treadmill's not a toy? Hey guys, welcome. Thanks for the likes and subscribes so far. My name's Leanne. I'm a fat loss coach. So if you've got any questions about help females build muscle, the reason why I work with women more than men because it's harder to get them, they're more of a challenge. Because they don't see results as fast as men, lose fat, build muscle, because of the estrogen, and life's a lot more challenging for women, let's be honest. Hey guys, welcome. I'm answering any questions on exercise, fat loss, nutrition. Come on, let's give us a good one. Fasting, keto, collagen, supplements, vitamins. Your pants that you've got on are similar to Demi's, did you know that?
These ones?
Yeah, a little bit. Morning.
Yeah, no, but so I'm just bringing these just in case for today because these are a bit
No,
tight.
Demi. Demi, no. No, Demi, fall.
It's because
Oh.
these are a bit tight.
Okay, is that because of all the food you just ate? Morning, guys. Welcome. You'll hurt yourself. Why has Demi got scratches all over her face? Stop scratching your face. Morning. I'm answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain and rehab. No, Demi. Don't touch that, please. Why? Yeah, I've got 2 daughters. One 6-year-old, one nearly 3. Next month she's 3. And when people say they've not got enough time to dedicate to getting fit, stronger, healthier, you're spending your time wrong, trust me. Everybody's got time. I'm not saying everybody has the same 24 hours, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying just try to do better and track it. It's a trial and error process. Trying to find exercise and nutrition that fits in and around your busy lifestyle, because everyone's busy. I mean, just getting up 15 minutes earlier, just sitting with a coffee looking out the window before the mayhem starts, if you're a mother, that can set a really positive tone to your day. Just getting used to you getting up 15 minutes early for yourself. It's nothing worse than rushing around all morning. So I leave the house now at 7:45, but I get up sometimes 5, sometimes 5:20, and get some movement in. And I feel great. It gives me energy. It's my me time. It helps me manage stress. It's nourishment. I don't really follow sports. Runak. Good morning, guys. Welcome. Thanks for the comments. I'm answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain, rehab. Mother of 2. I've been a trainer for 12 years, online coach for 6. I'm a Pilates and yoga teacher. So if you've got any questions. So as a trainer and an online coach, they're different. A trainer guides you through exercise, motivates you, checks in with you, right? There's like rehabs you, accountability, there's loads of reasons why for someone to get a trainer. Online coaching, you follow a program, you manage your food with me, you check in with me, I keep you motivated, I educate you, I change your mindset. Your mindset, just having that reassurance that you're on the right track, can keep you going further than what you would yourself. If that makes sense. I don't like them boots. They have no support, baby.
Yeah, but please, I'll bring spares.
Okay. Need to do your hair as well. Little Miss Scraggy Head. Hey guys, welcome to my life. I'm answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, injuries, supplements, diet types. I'm all science-based as well, so I won't give you my opinion unless you want it. I'll give you what the research says, like about collagens. A lot of people taking collagen for healthy skin. You know what baffles me? Is these people who are obsessed with anti-aging cream and serum and collagen. It's like sticking a plaster over what's causing the issue. God forbid they give up alcohol or processed food that is actually aging them. But no, they'll just slather all this cream on. Hey, get off the curtain. Do you fast? Fasting's a funny one. It's an interesting one. Okay. So there's good research. It depends who you are and what your goal is, right? There's good research on people with type 2 diabetes and fasting. It can help reverse it, right? Fasting for a lot of people should be done short term because it's classed as a highly restrictive diet. It causes most people to overeat. Eventually, it'll catch up with you. What I do is time restricted eating. It's less rigid. You can have your life. I'll stop eating. I am like slightly altering this now, but for a while, when I got into my leanest last summer, I would stop eating at 5 and wouldn't eat again till 8. So it's like less strict, and yeah, it works with your circadian rhythm. Personally, I do believe that fasting, we're not meant to have this abundance of food. We do quite well not eating all the time, spiking our blood sugars, insulin coming out to sort it all the time. So there's no evidence that says training whilst fasted versus unfasted. There's any additional benefits. But if you're diabetic, so for some people, like type 2 diabetics, fasting can be good, but most, like short term, but most people, it can cause disordered behaviours towards food. Stop that! You want to pull it down again. Don't touch the curtain, you pest. What diet did you follow? So I don't follow a diet. I'm educated enough in nutrition to know what I should be eating and when. I've gone through a trial and error. So what a diet should look like. The best diet backed by science, the most healthiest one, is a Mediterranean diet. So I follow that as much as possible, but I add in more protein and work with my body. So if I've done more activity, if I'm about to be on my period, I'll give a bit of, compassion. Once I asked you about ankle exercises, that was very effective. Now it's cold. Nowadays I have a pain of bike accident in right knee, right side. Please suggest any exercise. I can't sit or stand, it's very painful. Oh, I'm so sorry that you're going through that. Right, so right pain on the right side, so it's here on the side of the knee. So that's a lateral, possibly a lateral ligament, lateral cruciate ligament, LCL. Have you been to see a physio? Motion is lotion. If you can't sit or stand without pain, that's your base, right? You want to try and improve that. Does it need to then work out, can you not sit or stand because when you sit it feels tight? Problem with ligaments is when they get injured, when they get stretched, they don't go back. So that's why, I mean, they say if you, I won't say that because it's a bit of a downer, but I'd recommend going and seeing a physio. But if you can't afford a physio, doing balancing exercises, highly recommend. So I won't do like squats and stuff because you're having trouble sitting and standing, but you want to be able to get to that stage, right? You're less vulnerable when your legs are almost straight, so you have a small bend in the knee. Lateral leg lift, so that's your leg. These are your legs. Lateral leg lift, coming out to the side. And you're strengthening the sides of the knee joint, which is where you said it was painful. What age are you? If you don't get this sorted, if it hasn't already, it can turn into osteoarthritis and you'll be in pain for the rest of your life if you don't have knee replacements. I'm just saying that because what age are you? If you're under 35, you can still make quick, you don't want a knee replacement. My dad's just had one after endurance running most of his life and he says he'd never get the other one done. It's incredibly sore and it's still not right. But yeah, I'd start with balancing exercises. I'd recommend physio, right? If you can't go to physio, but for balance exercises, because they challenge the knee joint. I would do a wall sit. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, Google wall sit. But don't go as far as the pain starts. You want to start feeling a burning sensation in the thigh above the knee. And I'd do like as long as you can. And I'd do lateral leg lifts, front leg lifts, like balance work, a couple of sets, and see how your body and your knees respond to it. Okay, 2 seconds. See how your body responds to it the next day. Any swelling, next 48 hours, sorry. Try and stay when you've got an injury like that. First I will try exercise. I've only ever met one person where exercise made it worse. You're meant to be able to move. You've not said what age you are. If you're in your 60s, I'd go straight to a physio. And they'd be able to have a look at what grade. It sounds like a tear of some sort. 35, okay. So you've got hope yet, right? Because you still got the ability to build and repair. So when you're trying to repair something, Keep your protein as high as possible. Think of your body constantly under reconstruction. You're always breaking down tissues, not just muscle, but cells. So if you don't have adequate protein, it's the only macronutrient that you can't be stored. So you should be constantly trying to be mindful of protein whilst you're repairing. And then that'll go to collagen and help repair your ligament. Depends what your runak, it depends how much time you can dedicate. If you're 25, you've probably got more time than me, and you're a guy, so I'd start with twice full body workouts a week for 30, 45 minutes, depending on your fitness levels. Obviously, I don't know anything about you. Whew. Right, so I'm going to be live again later, doing a full body stretch. The problem as well, Shafi, sorry if I've pronounced your name wrong, is you're going to be tight as well, because things tighten up. Not just the ligament that you've damaged, but also the muscles around that area to compensate. So this basic stretch, everyone's done this, right? But it's really effective for above the knee and sides of the knee. See how it feels, and make sure you video yourself, you record it, you write it down how these exercises feel, because the progress that you're looking for isn't weight loss and building muscle, right? It's range of movement. It's less of an ache the next day, less pain throughout the week. Those are your progress markers, okay? So make sure you write it down, as you will forget. It's funny because when you have an active injury, like, you can't think about anything else, but as soon as you start to repair and heal, you're like, oh yeah, I was actually really sore most days with that, and now it's completely gone. You soon forget, so make sure you write it down. I hope that was useful. Like and subscribe, and I hope to see you again later on for a stretch. Bye.